Hi guys, it's Tara Reid. You're watching Joe and Marie all day, all night. YouTube family.
Let's go! How you doing, guys?
Hi.
Today is Saturday, March 26th, all day.
All night.
And this video is going to be from the, Northeast Comic-Con that happened 2 weeks ago, back on March 12th. They had it for 3 days here. And it's literally like 12 minutes from our house. Back where Marie used to live in a small town that's not that far from here. But we wanted to go there. I think since like 2019, I've actually noticed that they were having them. But the first year I wanted to go, I think it was in 2020. I wanted to check it out. And because of the pandemic, it got canceled. And then last year I didn't go. I forgot all about it. But
Was this call that whole year canceled?
Yeah. This year, though,
we had to go.
Because when they had the Rhode Island Comic-Con, I saw that Tara Reid was going to be there. I'm like, I really want to go. But it was a hike. And I didn't feel like driving that far. But when they announced this one, Tara Reid was going to be there. And as you see by our intro, you know we like Tara Reid. So, because of that, we had to go. Mm-hmm. So, we decided we were going to go there on Saturday. It was a nice rainy day. So, there wasn't...
Early in the morning we went.
Yeah. There was really not much going on because of the rain. We decided to go there, go check it all out. And we first got there. I said, when you first walk in, they had, all the curtains put up with,
a welcome banner.
Yeah, a welcome banner, and then pretty much all the artists that are going to be there.
All the flyers on a string all the way down.
Yeah.
The walking area.
And then the first room where it's a weird style hotel that it has a courtyard.
It's an auditorium. They had a bunch of seating, and then there was a lovely fountain.
Yeah, and all the rooms wrap around the outside sliders. It's kind of weird. I've never seen a hotel like that.
It was pretty.
But it was really nice. But
it was very nice.
Yeah, it was very nice. But in that first room, they had a costume contest for cosplay people, and they were doing that in there. And they had a little place where you can get some food. When you start walking out towards where all the other rooms are, they had a couple of small rooms that they had set up where they had all the celebrities that you can go in there to get different, pictures and all that stuff.
Take you back to high school, and the rooms are like that down the hallway, basically.
Yeah.
But they're spaced out more. That's what it looked like.
So the first place we went to is this side room that had all the artists and it was pretty much, they had some stuff for sale there. They had those, I don't know what they're called. I know Brian Goes Blue collects them. It's the...
Gobgoblins.
Yeah.
Hobgoblins.
The hobgoblins. Yeah. The guy who made those...
These little critters in a cage with the bent bars.
Yeah. The guy who actually makes those was there. He had a bunch of them for sale. They had a bunch of different artists from different comics.
They had an artwork on a skateboard.
Yeah.
That was at the...
Yeah, they had the Traveling Matt one that was on a skateboard as well. He had that. But they had a bunch of different artists from, different comic books, and we were checking all that out. There was a guy there that used to work with Jim Henson that did a lot of the stuff for Fraggle Rock, for The Labyrinth, for Dark Crystal.
I got some footage.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. There was a picture there of Fraggle Rock that he drew that I really wanted, but I was going to go back and get it, but I forgot, honestly. And I don't really have a lot of wall space in here, so I'm really limited on what I would have bought. I probably would have hung it in Gary's room. But, yeah, it would have been fun. But in there was a guy that was selling... There was only one guy there that was selling kind of horror stuff that he made. And he had...
Was this the first stand we went to?
The first stand that we went to.
And I'm like, hey, look at this. And he's like, oh my God, I need that.
Yeah, so the guy had a bunch of candles. And me, if people don't know this, I love candles. Call me a girl. I don't care. I love candles. I like the smell of candles. I buy a lot of candles for our house. I always have. Every time we start running low on candles, I come with bags of candles because I just like a nice smell.
A funny thing, when I was a kid, ever since I can remember, since I was like 9, 10 years old, my family goes to Yankee Candle every year and buys a boatload of candles. I mean, bags.
Yeah, but I like candles, so I'm always buying different candles, different ones, you know, for different types of seasons. But this guy had some candles, and I really liked them. He had candles, and he was well, let me show the candles, and then I'll talk. First one I'm going to show is one that he made.
Show the one that I pointed out to you. I'm like,
Yeah.
You need this. And I'm like, I don't want it, but you probably like it.
But this one I had to get, and this guy drew every single one of these.
Ugh,
and the
that
first
thing
one
away.
is Art the Clown. As you can see right here. I'll slide it and turn it. But it's right there. It's really nice. And I really liked it. And all of the stickers that he drew, he actually had prints as well that you could buy.
They had a whole row of them.
But yeah, it's an orange style candle. It's like a citrusy kind of smell. But I really, really like it. So I had to pick that one up.
Footage inserted, maybe.
Yeah.
Possibly. Probably. I don't
Next
know.
one that I wanted to get. It wasn't the greatest picture, but when it comes to the Universal monsters,
It's cool. I like
a
it.
lot of people like Frankenstein or Dracula. My favorite has always been The Bride of Frankenstein. So I had to get this from him as well. So I wanted to pick this one up. And like I said, it's really nice. It has like a grape kind of smell to
Did you
it.
show the back? It's just open on the
Yeah.
back.
So you can see right there. It's purple. It's almost a purplish black.
And then the two of them are orange.
Yeah. And then the last one that we got.
I wanted this one. I
This
like
one, again, same scent as the Art the Clown. It's a citrus. But this is a trick-or-treat Sam one.
it. I didn't even smell them yet.
But really, really nice. I like this one. Keep on turning. Keep on turning.
Art the Clown should smell like rotting corpses.
Yeah.
Sam should smell like candy. And the Bride of Frankenstein should smell like magnolias or flowers or something.
Yeah. But I really liked all those. I had to pick him up. He was really cool. He told me about another horror convention that they're starting this year that's closer to Boston that maybe I'll go to if we got time, depending on the date and everything. But I like to check that one out. But he was a really nice guy. We talked a little bit about movies and everything. But in that room, like I said, we didn't buy a ton there.
There was a lot to look at. A lot of artists.
Yeah, a lot of artists.
A lot of people walking around.
Yep.
Little guy enjoyed it. He wasn't scared.
No.
We brought him with us, of course.
After we walked out of there, they had another room off to the side where they had, the panels and all that you could talk to. They were talking to celebrities and all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
After that, when you walked out, they had a card of Return of the Jedi where you could stand in front of it and take a picture like you're carded inside the Return of the Jedi.
Oh, yeah.
And across from that, they
Our
had...
little guy was too short, though. It wouldn't
Yeah.
look right.
And across from it, they had a guy that was dressed up as Freddy Krueger.
Creepy, yeah.
That you could take a picture, or Wonder Woman.
Awesome Wonder Woman costume.
The next room after that, next to where Freddy Krueger was standing, was an all-anime room. That they had...
Wigs and hair bows.
Yeah,
and
they had a couple of outfits and...
little stickers, figures.
Yeah, they had a bunch of different things, jewelry, all that
Not
stuff.
a lot of movies. Just
No.
bags and stuff.
Yeah, but nothing really that...
That was an in and out room.
Yeah, we went in, we went out. The next room, same thing. Wasn't really a lot of stuff that we liked. There was some shirts and stuff like that, but nothing that I was really interested in. But that room had this guy had a huge train display.
Oh, yeah, that was cool.
My son was fascinated with that train. He was
liked
just
it, too.
watching it. It was really cool. But he had a big train display. We stood there for a little bit, checked that one out.
Thomas is trained, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then after that, we went into the huge room. And this was a massive room where they had a ton.
Just booths, row after row. I think I got an aerial shot somewhere.
Yeah, but it was a ton of stuff there. There was some movies there. There were comics, records, pops, action figures. Pops beyond pops. There was a lot of pops. There was a guy there that was selling, the typical bootlegs.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, hey, look, Song of the South. Just
Yeah.
rad. I'm like,
Yeah, he had a bunch of bootleg stuff.
complete series of something.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah, he had the complete series of The Muppet Show that only 3 of the seasons were ever released. 4 and 5 weren't, but he had it all. So
I'm like,
yeah, it's
okay.
not
all
nothing.
day pass, but
Yeah, it wasn't nothing I was gonna buy. I saw they had a wheel there that you could spin for kids that you could try to win something. And
prize every time.
yeah, prize every time. One girl won like 5 free comics. My son won a Rice Krispie treat, but he didn't eat it. I ate it.
He likes them though.
But in that room there was 2 things. There was one thing
that room was loaded. It was great.
Marie wanted.
Oh, they had a whole table with boxes filled with these.
Of stickers. Nothing but stickers.
And I found the 90s box.
So Marie got, the first one is the Rugrats, as you can see right there.
I was a fan of that show. Love it.
Yeah, Marie wanted the Rugrats, so she got that.
And my favorite character, I got him all by himself.
And that is Chucky.
I love his voice.
Yeah.
It's okay, Dobby.
But
He's always congested.
Yeah. So she wanted to get those 2 to put somewhere in here. We'll probably
stick pins over it, not through it.
Yeah, we're probably gonna figure something out of where we're gonna put them, but we're not gonna stick them to anything. But
I've seen like the same episodes like 4 or 5 times. I used to watch it so much; they used to always come on.
And then there was another artist there that did a lot of hand-drawn stuff that was all in frames, and he had them. They were $12 each, or 3 for $10. So I bought 3 of them because if there's an artist, that has something that's cool that I like, I like to support, local, not even local artists, but artists in general. If there's something cool that they make.
The color on these is amazing. And I don't think the photo quality will do it justice. It's beautiful.
The first, all of these I bought pretty much for my son. 2 of them are actually hanging in his playroom next to his movies, and then one of them is actually in his bedroom on his bureau next to his light.
He's a fan of that guy.
Yeah, and the first one, this one is hanging. This one was actually hanging in his playroom, and this is Mickey from Fantasia.
Classic. Beautiful color.
Yep, these are all like 5x7s, so they're really, really nice. We like them. So we got this Fantasia one. Next one that hangs right next to it is The Little Mermaid.
He saw this one knowing I would probably like it.
Yeah, because Marie loves The Little Mermaid. I got this one kind of for Marie, but it hangs, like I said, in my son's room. But I had to pick this one up. And then the last one that I got was, this is the one that's in our son's room that sits on his bureau next to his light.
You could also get these prints with some funny slang little lines.
Yeah.
But we took the lines off.
Yep.
So
And
we got it plain.
This is the last one, and it is Winnie the Pooh and Tigger.
And it's Honey Pot.
Yep. But this one my son really, really liked. He's a big Winnie the Pooh fan. So this one is in his room.
He's a fan of the Pooh?
Yeah, he's a fan of the Pooh. So this one sits in his room, like I said, underneath his light. Yeah. But I had to pick those up.
Yeah. More like adult puns on them.
Yeah.
To make them fun.
But again, they had a lot of other stuff that was really cool there. We saw...
That Pooh is so cute.
Yeah. We saw a guy that had a bunch of like autographs as well. That, and I'm not saying that the autographs are fake or anything, but when it comes to autographs, I'm really, really particular if I buy them. Just because you never know if somebody just goes, this person signed it, and they sign
John
it.
Smith, here you go.
Yeah, if I'm the type of person that if I buy an autograph, I like to see a picture of that person signing it.
Well, I have that certified,
I
the
know.
notebook, but still.
But I'm really particular with stuff like that. There was what else? There was a person that had like some Harry Potter stuff. I forgot what it was. It was like bags or something.
They even had a whole bunch of bins for like $1.
Yeah.
For toys for kids. I'm like, that's
yeah.
great.
They had a bunch of like small figures and stuff like that. We were looking through them. We found a bunch of Lego figures of Batman and Spider-Man because my son likes Batman and Spider-Man. But they were. He looked at them at first, then he kind of walked away. It didn't catch his interest long enough, and I was just like, it's not catching his interest now. He's not going to really want them.
Some of the people walking by, he wasn't really scared. He was just like, creepy.
Yeah.
Very creepy.
But when we walked out of that room to go after that, we decided we're going to go meet Tara Reid.
Oh, yes.
So when we were walking out of that room, there was a guy dressed up full in Batman attire doing cosplay.
Oh, yeah.
And he saw my son and he gave him a little bag of
With
like
Batman on it.
With Batman on it that had a bunch of like crayons, it had stickers,
bat rings.
Yeah, it had two bat rings.
Sticky thing.
Yeah, but he was
treats,
he was
pencil.
Yeah, he was really excited with that.
Free bag.
Oh yeah, he was happy to have his own little swag bag. But after that, we walked into where Tara was, and where in that room, the celebrities that were in that room, the first guy was the guy that's from Weird Science. He's in Commando, and he's in Mad Max. I'll put a picture right here of the guy I'm talking about. But all the movies, I wanted to actually get an autograph from him, but Commando, I did not own. Spoiler for a later video, I own it now. Weird Science, I have the Arrow Steelbook still sealed. I am not going to have...
It used to be right there, that's why I'm looking over there.
I am not going to have a Steelbook signed.
Nope.
And Mad Max, I have a Steelbook. Again, I'm not going to have a Steelbook signed. So I passed on getting any autographs from him.
Yeah.
The person next to him was the girl from American Graffiti. Again, I'll put a picture right there of her. She was really nice. The only thing that was funny was the face that she did when she goes, "Oh, she's so beautiful. I love her hair. What's her name?" I'm like, "Gary, our son's name." Because my son has really long hair.
He's a boy. She just has long hair.
Yeah. And I'm like, he's a boy with long hair. And then she went the old, like, I messed up. You know what I mean? And she started backpedaling. It was kind of funny. And just the face that she made. But,
she's like, "I'm sorry." You know, that I'm sorry face.
Yeah.
Was there a lady next to her?
Yeah, it was her handler.
Loves him.
Yeah, she really liked Gary. But then after that, we went over, met Tara Reid. There was a guy before us there with a big cowboy hat and everything meeting her. But I met Tara Reid.
And her doggy.
And her dog. I don't remember what her dog's name was.
No.
I remember you asked what the dog's name was.
Took me a second. I'm like, oh, she's got a dog right there.
Yeah, she had a sweatshirt on with the dog.
A little Yorkie Terrier or something.
Yeah, it was a little Yorkie. And then she had her handler there and a bodyguard. But I talked to her handler a little bit. I actually showed...
She's super nice. I'm like, are you going to bring up the YouTube intro and stuff?
Yeah.
He's like, no.
I actually told her handler
they were super nice.
Yeah, how we're big fans and, we're trying to get all of her movies.
They looked at us the whole time.
Yeah, I said how a bunch of our YouTube friends got a cameo for us from Tara Reid, and we actually have it as our intro. And she goes, "Oh, I like to see it." So I actually showed her the video, and Tara looked over.
She's like, "Oh, that's so sweet." In the words of Tara.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And Tara actually remembered making that. Shocking. But she's like, her handler actually wrote down our YouTube name.
Address.
Yeah, so she can look us up. But I was really excited. It was really nice to meet her. She had a bunch of pictures and everything there, but there was one picture I wanted that she had on the table.
Sharknado.
Yeah, they had Sharknado.
American Pie.
Yeah, they had the Tara Reid Playboy cover there. Yeah. They had a bunch of other ones there.
Spoiler, we didn't get that one.
No.
Sorry.
But there was one that I wanted.
Yeah.
And the one that I wanted is one of my favorite movies that she was in.
This is the one I wanted as well.
And it is Urban Legend.
Great.
But this is the regular poster art of Urban Legend. And as you can see right there in the middle, it says, "To Joe and Marie," with the heart. And then it says Tara Reid in silver.
And she wanted to make sure that we spell their names correctly each time.
Yep. Every time she wanted to...
And she noted the marker. She's like, "I'm going to use a silver marker and sign it here." She's very conscientious about it. She's not just willy-nilly looking down. She actually looked at you and cared.
Yeah, she was really nice. We talked to her for a while. She, talked back with us. She conversated. It's not like some celebrities like Chevy Chase that will charge $300 for an autograph and doesn't even sit at the table. He sits way in the back, signs it and then just gives
it to the middleman.
Yeah, to the middleman to give it to you. He won't even talk to you.
No.
But her, she was, really personable. She was really nice.
Mm-hmm.
She tried talking to our son, and my son was shy about it.
Mm.
But, she was, like I said, she was really, really nice. We really had a lot of fun
Smiling
with her.
all day.
Yeah,
We saw Tara Reid.
We
So
had
excited.
to get this urban legend. I'll get this framed. I'll get this hung up somewhere in the movie room. But
fun fact, this is my first celebrity that I got a photo with. And
yeah. I've gotten photos with celebrities before, and it's like I told Marie, I'm like, just don't act weird like they're a celebrity. I'm like, just treat them like normal people.
Oh, yeah.
But
she's super nice.
the next one, you have to get signed. Because
and the next day after we met her, I'm like, I want to watch these movies now. So I watched, spoiler, the first two.
Yeah. And the night that we met her, we actually watched Charlie's Farm, another movie that she was in that's really, really good.
That's pretty good.
That has her and Kane Hodder that plays Jason. But this, you have to get signed if you're going to meet Tara Reid. This copy, Horror Punk was the one who found this for me.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you, Horror Punk, for finding this so I can get it signed by Tara Reid. And this says, to Joe and Marie Hart, Tara Reid. And this is the American Pie 4-film collection.
And we wanted it on
With
the
the slip.
because we're going to display that.
We're going to display it, so I wanted to make sure that she signed the slip to this and not the underneath artwork because, like I said, we wanted to display it with the slip with her name on it. So I was really, really happy to have this.
It was a great experience. We weren't rushed at all. We just stayed there for at least, 20 minutes at least.
Yeah.
It wasn't a fly and buy.
It wasn't like a lot of times when you meet celebrities that it's pretty much a corral and they're just trying to autograph, take a picture real quick, pull you out, and make time for the next person, like a couple of minutes here and there.
It wasn't one photo. It was like click, 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 because we had a little guy. So they took multiple.
Yeah, we haven't got to that part yet, but we'll talk about that. But
well, they know we have to have a picture taken with Tara.
Of course. And if anybody follows on Instagram, you know that we did.
I'm still excited.
But when we were there with Tara Reid, there was no rush, no big deal, nothing like that. Yeah. It was very informal. There was no had to worry about lines or anything. It was like you just walk up to a table.
There was a little line, but people came.
Yeah, they just walked around us and they came and talked to her as well as we're talking to her. She was taking pictures with other people and she was still talking with us. And she was, like I said, she was really nice. She never rushed us or anything like that. And we when she was busy with somebody else, we were talking with her handler and she was...
I touched her jacket!
Yeah, she was really nice.
Yeah. And
the other movie we had to get signed, it was the movie that...
Oh, come on.
It was the movie that started the collection.
We saved the best for last.
And X-Teen gave us this movie, so we had to get it signed.
So thank you, X-Teen Featurette and Lewis Switcher.
Yep.
Get on a video, Lewis.
I know, Lewis.
You're awesome.
But it is Bus Party to Hell. And as you can see right in the middle, she signed it in silver. Says to Joe and Marie Hart, Tara Reid. She signs everything the same.
We had to get this title.
Yeah. But
it's a trip.
Yeah. We were really, really excited. She was...
There she is on the back.
Yeah. She was actually... She is right there. But she was actually shocked to see this one. She's like, oh, Bus Party to Hell. I had so much fun making this movie. Yeah. And she was... When it came to American Pie, signing it, she didn't say one word. But when we dropped Bus Party to Hell on the table... She was just going nuts talking about how
she had so much fun.
She said how much fun she had making this movie. She goes, it's a weird ass movie, but she says I had
a lot of stuff happened. A lot of crazy stuff.
She had so much fun making this movie. American Pie, crickets. Didn't say one word. But this one, she couldn't stop talking about it. Her handler never saw it.
There's so much going on.
She told her handler, oh, you got to watch this movie. That movie is so weird. But she said, out of a lot of movies that she's done, this was one of the ones that she had the most fun making. So I was really, really happy to have this. Like I said, we got 3 autographs from her. And then...
we couldn't have had that signed if it wasn't for Lewis and X-Teen.
Yeah, and Horror Punk sending us the other copy. But
lots of fun.
After that, her bodyguard took... I gave him my phone, and then it was me... Marie and my son and Tara and her dog and her little dog too. But
creepy.
I know, but
I'll get you.
yeah, but she was, like I said, we took the picture and her
Mm-hmm.
handler just went, well, her bodyguard just, bah, 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 bah. So we had about
4 or 5.
no, I think we had 6 pictures on our phone of all of us because my son keeps on turning his head.
I think we say the same the whole time.
Yeah, but
Better 1, better 2.
yeah, but we got like 6 pictures with her. We posted some on Instagram if anybody sees. You know, we'll throw them in here as well so you can check them out. But like I said, it was a really good time. We were there. We didn't stay super long. We were only there like
2 hours?
yeah, 2.5 hours. But like I said, the main reason I wanted to go there was to meet Tara Reid. We finally got to meet her.
There was a lot to see just walking around.
Yeah.
It was rainy, and we went in the morning, so there wasn't a lot of people.
Yeah, that also. We went super early.
And you parked super far away.
Yeah, super
That's
far
okay.
away. But like I said, we had a really good time there. You know, if anybody's in the Massachusetts area, I would say highly check it out. We, you know,
I used to check that out before I knew you when I moved to that town. That's literally a minute down the road. That
yeah, the Comic-Con.
Yeah, it used to be like a Regency hotel place.
Yeah, now it's a Marriott. But like I said, we had a blast going, and like I said, to meet Tara Reid, we were definitely going to go to do that.
We would have gotten slack if we didn't go meet her, and she's 12 minutes away.
I know, shocking.
She's been everywhere, and it's so cool. I'm like, she's right here.
Yeah, but like I said, we had a really good time doing it. You know, got a couple of things while we were there. We didn't go super nuts buying stuff because, you know, there wasn't a lot, because it's a comic book. If it was a horror convention, I would probably have came with boxes. But as a comic book convention, I'm not the biggest. I used to, you know, read comics and everything when I was a kid, but I'm not really into that stuff much anymore.
Yeah, a lot of comics, plushies,
Squishmallows, cosplay,
figures.
a lot of figures. But like I said, it was still
very full.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. But we had a blast doing it. Like I said, it was something for us as a family to go do.
And this is a different video so that we can remember it. It's
Yep.
nice.
But if you like this video, hit the like button.
If you like Tara Reid, hit the like button.
Yeah, as well. I'll give it another one. If you want to subscribe to us, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. We'll have more videos for you. If you want to leave a comment down below about anything that I showed, that I talked about.
Do you have a favorite candle?
Yeah. Have you ever met Tara Reid?
I had a bunch of them.
Yeah, I know Jim Demick met Tara Reid before. He sent me a picture. But, like I said, until next time, guys. Bye.
Bye. Tara Reid!
We met her.
Yep. Bye.